This is log number 4. We didn't mean to record this one. It just started. Like the tape already knew what we were gonna say. If you're hearing this, the others didn't survive upload. We checked twice. File 3 corrupted mid-render. File 2 just vanished. File 1 won't open anymore. It loops the first second on repeat. We're sending this out because something's wrong with Mr. Gray. He's not real. Or not anymore. He looks real. Sounds real. But we think it's just memory wearing skin. Please don't stop listening. We don't know how long this broadcast will hold. The static gets worse when we say his name. But not saying it feels worse. Like we're protecting him. He teaches room 17. But the school only has 16 rooms. That's what the blueprint said. That's what we saw. At first, there's no room 17 on the blueprints. No room key. No record. But every morning at 8:12 a.m., he walks into it, door wide open, and students follow. We watched from the end of the hallway. The door shouldn't be there, but it was. And the sound from inside, it was like chalk scraping metal. Over and over. The hallway ends at room 16. We walked it, counted the doors. There shouldn't be anything past that last beige metal frame. We checked the maps. The hallway ends at room 16. But our footsteps kept going. 12 paces more than they should have. The walls got narrow. The air thicker. Like it didn't want us there. But when you're inside, there's more. It felt longer. Like the walls breathed. The air was wrong. Heavy. Humid. Like a basement left open in summer. And it smelled off. Like dust and burnt hair. Old plastic. Wet wires. Yesterday, we checked the security feeds. At 8:13 a.m., Mr. Gray walks into room 17. Then one frame later, he's still in the hallway. Same timestamp. Same second. Then back in the class. Then hallway. Then both. We paused it on his face. He was smiling in one frame. Then not smiling in the next. Same second. Same frame. It made us sick. We rewound it 5 times. We even tried 2 different monitors. One glitched. The other didn't. But they showed the same thing. The glitch isn't in the tape. It's in him. He's skipping. Like frames missing from a memory we never had. And that's not all. We watched a student enter room 17 at 9:02 a.m. Then again at 9:04. Then again at 9:06. Same hoodie. Same backpack. Same kid. 3 identical loops. No footage of them ever leaving. It was like someone hit copy, paste, and paste. But only on him. We played it side by side. 3 versions of him, walking the same steps, 2 minutes apart. Then gone. Like someone copied and pasted him. We tracked the logs. No student absence marked. No complaint. Just vanished. And when we checked his attendance, it still said present. We asked around. His locker's still shut. His book's still in the desk. But no one's seen him. Not in the halls. Not at home. Not online. We messaged his phone. The text turned green. Like it left, but never landed. We sat in on his class. Mr. Gray stood at the board, writing the same sentence for 47 minutes. Identify the subject. Identify the subject. Identify the subject. He never turned around. The chalk didn't break. It should have, but it didn't. It just kept wearing down into dust. And his wrist didn't move like a normal hand. It jerked, mechanical, almost angry. The chalk screeched, not like normal. It was slower, like dragging bone across tile. We blinked, and he was suddenly standing beside us. Too close. No footsteps. No shadow. Just there. He doesn't blink, but when we blink, he's closer. And the room gets colder. Not freezing. Just enough to feel it in your teeth. At one point, we felt breath on our neck. But it was cold and dry, like nothing alive, like the inside of an unplugged freezer. We heard him speak once, not our names, but a name we hadn't heard since childhood, a name from a dream we forgot. But he remembered. We felt it hit the back of our brain like a metal spoon in a blender. It didn't feel like remembering. It felt like claiming, like he had been waiting for us to remember too. And once we did, we knew we couldn't forget again. And the students, they're not right anymore. They laugh before jokes are finished. They answer questions no one asks. They smile during fire drills. One boy clapped when the alarm went off. Not once, just once. Then stared at the wall. No reaction to alarms. No movement. Just staring. We tried talking to one of them. She stared for a full minute, then asked, "Do you dream in static or snow?" Her voice was slow, like a dial-up modem pretending to be human. One kid turned in a test. Every answer correct, written in handwriting that doesn't match his records. Too neat. Too perfect. We showed it to the principal. She said, "It's a good effort," and blinked 4 times in a row, like clockwork. Another handed us a note. Red ink. We didn't read it. We burned it, because red means it knows. It didn't smell like ink. It smelled like pennies and bleach. We saw a glimpse before the fire took it. Just one word. Already. The flames hissed louder when we tried to hold on. And now we've noticed something else. Mr. Gray doesn't age. Staff photos from 1986, 1992, 2001. He's in all of them. Exact same face. Same posture. Same tie. No wrinkles. No change. We even scanned the photos. The metadata doesn't match the rest. His portion has no shadows. Different camera types. Film. Digital. Even Polaroids. But he looks untouched. Like he was cut and pasted into every photo. We asked the front office how long he's been teaching. They said, he never left. That's not an answer. That's a script. And now the janitor says it too. Same tone. Same words. Doesn't even blink when he says it. And we think the others are learning it too. The receptionist repeated it. Twice. Same tone. Same pause. Like a recording. Like a virus learning how to speak. Last night, we dreamed of room 17. We weren't asleep, but the door was open, and we were standing in front of it. Not moving. Not blinking. For how long, we don't know. He called us again by that name, and this time, we answered. It wasn't our voice, but it came from our throat. We felt our mouths move, but not by choice. Something spoke through us, or with us, or inside us. It echoed in our jaw, like bones learning a new language. Tomorrow, we're going in. We marked the wall, set up 3 exit cameras. left a note for ourselves. The note just says one line. If the floor hums, do not follow it. We don't remember writing it, but it's in our handwriting. If this tape ends suddenly, don't trust the man in room 17. He's not your teacher. He's just wearing his skin, and he wears it well, until you look too long. End of log. End of us. If you hear this, don't blink, don't speak, and don't look at him for more than 10 seconds. Because now he knows you know, and that's how he chooses. And once he chooses, that's it. There's no test, no escape, just class. Some saw versions of themselves across the hallway. One girl said she waved at her twin, and the twin didn't blink, just stared. Another heard her own voice in the bathroom, laughing. But she wasn't laughing. She was crying, and her reflection wouldn't stop smiling. And now, we're all starting to forget what we came here to do. Every note we write disappears by morning. The cameras turn to face the wall. And outside the building, the sun doesn't set anymore. It just loops. Like him. Transmission complete.